corner. Temple. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, he weighed officially 101 pounds. In 16 fights, his record stands at 12 victories with 4 defeats. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, here is Nicola Veretennikov. And across the octagon stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in over the welterweight limit, 171 1/4 pounds. In 8 professional fights, he stands perfect with 8 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Memphis, Tennessee, he is the undefeated left hand to God, Danny
Wow. And referee in charge of the action is Mike Beltran.
I have to get the official word from UFC flyweight Charles Johnson on if what Danny Barlow's sporting is a proper skullet or not. Because Charles Johnson has that unique hairstyle, back of head. Nonetheless, Danny Barlow looking unique. Ain't no Memphis Blues in his undefeated pro career so far.
Red fight. Now let's go.
Barlow is in black. Veretennikov is in blue.
Circle with your face, perfect.
That reference land for you, Michael. Memphis is a city known for its blues music.
Yes, I'm not a fool, Brandon.
There we go. I didn't think you were.
I'm a man of the world.
Let me see those fakes.
Born in Cyprus.
Born in Cyprus,
That's true.
living in America, spent most of my life in England. Champion of the world as well, so I have a bit of respect, Brandon. Okay? You know, Hall of Famer, might I add.
Wow. Come
You
on,
know,
Brendan.
I built this game.
Hey,
what did you do? Local radio.
Watch those fingers, Danny.
I did do some local radio at a
I
certain point. Veretennikov opening up with a shot to the body.
He does on the line. Come on, somebody.
Yeah,
Man, come on.
he does all the big show.
I'm streaming, bro.
Fitz Nation.
Anyway.
Well, Barlow got
We
through the
haven't
first
had a
minute
good trouble
without-
like that.
Yeah. Barlow, broke his hand in the opening minute of his last fight, so
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, though, as I said
Roy
before.
landed it with the left hand.
Yeah.
Ended the fight with the left hand still somehow. Oh, tried to time a knee to the body.
Yeah, so I think stylistically, when you look at, Danny Barlow, he's the showstopper. He's very skillful. But Veretennikov, you've got to watch this guy. He's maybe known as slick, but he's certainly just as dangerous. And we saw that a second ago with that wild overhand swing that we saw.
It's like a hammer fist from
Standing
Barlow.
hammer fist.
Stay outside when you strike. Stay outside the leg when you strike.
10 seconds.
Now, obviously, orthodox southpaw for Barlow. The rear hand, the power hand. is-
Time.
and positioning yourself in the right spot.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, the speed of Barlow, it's unbelievable. It really is. He's so quick.
Showing some good kicks here tonight as well as Barlow.
Yeah. Always ready. Always ready. Keep down.
Speaking of Memphis, Brendan, he actually talked about how they have a lack of resources down in Memphis, and they're kind of winging it as they go along. Well, so far, doing very well. 8-0, undefeated.
Trying to really build the MMA scene in his home city.
Yeah. Of course, Quinton Rampage Jackson, former UFC light heavyweight champion and all-round MMA legend,
Don't lose your face.
hails from Memphis.
Barlow just out of range on that swing, and Veretennikov locks him up.
And so this is going to be interesting because, as I was going to say, the striking looks amazing. I'm intrigued about the grappling side.
Yes. Set it up. Let's see those fakes.
2 minutes to go, round one. That voice that you hear is Benil Dariush. She's in the corner of Nikolai Veretennikov. Trains in Black House. Veretennikov left Kazakhstan, moved to Southern California a little more than 10 years ago. Barlow leaps in with another exchange. A right from Veretennikov nearly caught the target.
Yeah, Barlow kind of swinging a little bit there, which I find kind of curious. With that speed advantage, the length, 5-inch reach advantage that he has, it's not the best idea to swing wild hooks. We saw a flying knee there a second ago. Last time he fought at UFC 298, he was leaping in the air every 15, 20 seconds.
Straight punches, step outside, strike. Beautiful.
You ready for this, though?
Answer. I want to see a little bit more activity with the jab.
Body kick. Barlow winning that foot position with the lead foot. Through the early going. Trip attempt. Barlow almost reversed it.
He can pull him back over that right leg and get the takedown. Good balance there from Baratenikov.
Right away! Arm right away! Arm right away! 1, 2.
Both guys trying extremely hard, but really, other than to the body with the kicks, nothing super
10 seconds.
top to the head yet. Because if it does, we're going to see a reaction.
Time. 10 seconds.
Barlow locks his hands as they work along the fence in round.
Time. Round 2 after this.
From tonight, we're back on ESPN. It's another must-see main event. It comes in the middleweight division where the former title challenger Jared Cannonier wants to keep his place as a top title threat against the streaking Brazilian Caio Borralho, plus 2 new Ultimate Fighters crowned. Saturday, August 24th, 10 Eastern on ESPN and E+.
It's right there. It's right there.
So Baratenikov is going to have to start pulling the trigger more.
Keep this. Keep doing this. Legs. Good. Let me see that left hip cross. Don't wait too long. You're not peeking it like muscle. You're not peeking. Let's go.
Looks a little low, but Barlow not complaining.
Cross to the body. Set it up. Work now with the jab. Start with the jab. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Now let's go. 1, 2, Nikolai. You also got to swing. Yeah. Nikolai, keep with this jab. It's there, look. Nikolai, swing. You got to.
Both men, to be honest, need to go a little bit more. I mean, look at that. Look at the speed and power Barlow has. I don't understand why he's not throwing more. And on the flip side, Baratenikov, against a longer guy, again, Barlow has a 5-inch reach advantage. It's up to him to take that reach advantage away, to push the pace, force the action. You know, he's waited a long time for this moment.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
so far in this fight.
I mean, I get it, right? But this is what you signed up for. This is what he's trained his entire life for. What he went on the contender for, and now he's got it. He had 3 wins after the contender. He's got a shot. He's got to go for it.
Let's go.
And I know when he watches this back and hears me say that, probably thinks I'm being mean. I'm not, and I understand when you're in there, there's a lot of anxiety. I totally get it. I've been there many, many times, but you have got to start pulling the trigger a little more.
Here we go, Nikolai. You ready? Left hand counter. Left hand hook.
Under 3 minutes to go, round 2. very within any strikes thrown in this round.
Yeah, I mean, and everything I just said goes for Barlow as well, to be fair. It takes two to tango. Right now, there's...
Straight cross, straight cross.
Barlow, he's just coiled and trying to unleash that left.
That was a beautiful shot, to be fair.
Things heating up after that exchange. Now they collide. Underhooks on both sides for Veretennikov.
Short, Danny.
Barlow does a good job immediately reversing that clinch. He's got double underhooks now, good head position.
Let's go. Quick to hip knee. Quick switch knee. Right knee. Let's go. Good side. I'm sitting here. There you go. Round knee. Stop, turn.
We got a low knee for Veretennikov to Barlow. Pauses the action at a minute 40 to go in round 2.
Over here. Over here, please. No coaching,
Barlow
guys.
appears to
No coaching.
be okay. Get some time to recover.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you. You got time, though. All right. Stay right here and work it out. You got time, okay? You good? Okay, I'm gonna put you back in the position. You want your position back? Yes? Okay, Nikolai, right over here, please. I'm gonna put you back in the same position you're in. Hey, accidental, be careful with that, okay? All right, you guys tie up. Where you guys were? Right there, ready? Go!
So after a minute pause,
10
at the end,
seconds.
back to work with under 2 minutes to go in round 2.
Yeah, you know, and they just had a little minute break. Granted, there was an illegal block.
Time.
Both had a chance to breathe. So Barlow's got the double underhooks now. They came very close to a takedown earlier. They're just so evenly matched in that regard.
Grab the cage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Were they anywhere near the cage?
I didn't see a cage grab there, but on we go.
1 minute.
They're so careful on the fence grabs.
Yeah, tonight.
The scene,
Must have been a memo.
and they're not even there.
Circle back.
That's what Veretennikov has got to do. He's just got to throw more. And the reason I'm being critical is that when he watches this back, he's going to be very disappointed with himself that he didn't go more. Now, I get it. I understand that. I have fights like this myself, where I've thought afterwards, why didn't I go more? And the reason is there's a threat in front of him. But he's going to kick himself. And Barlow, to be fair, isn't exactly breaking any records when it comes to the strike count either.
No.
Barlow tried to time a couple of flying knees in the first round.
You okay? Yeah. You good? Okay, hey, Danny, just watch your fingers, okay? All right, guys, you guys both good. You good? Okay, keep it clean, guys. Let's go.
Everyone's good.
Everyone's good. Let's go. Let's go.
I'd officially describe this second round as clunky.
Yeah.
See if the third round he can find some rhythm. Veretennikov trying to soften the legs. Round 3 is next.
Enter.
The Jingle Man's Benny Blanco.
Yeah. When you're making a jingle, you can't rush.
You're not gonna pick up the guitar. Dunkin' nice, tastes real nice.
That was terrible.
Should we sell the car and get something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both on cars.com.
But what if it's twins? What if it's quadruplets?
Are you freaking out?
I got this.
Cars.com. Where to next?
Back, please.
Season 8 of Dana White's Contender Series begins on Tuesday. It's the series that has launched so many UFC careers, including that of UFC champ Sean O'Malley.
10 seconds.
Some of the best rising talent from around the world, all vying for a UFC contract live exclusively on ESPN Plus. Special start time for the season.
Time.
So, Beneil
It's
Dariush in the
decision
corner there,
time.
basically saying what I was saying, but I'm saying it in a much, much nicer way. He said, listen, you've got to throw. You've got to go for it in this round. He said, I know how hard you have worked for this moment, so don't blow it. You've got to unleash. You've got to throw punches. You've got to take some chances. Because he's trending towards probably losing the decision, although it's not a landslide for Barlow. But it's not just that, we don't want these kind of performances. He's got to go for it, because he is capable. I've seen some great performances from him.
Since he fought on the Contender Series in 2021, he won and finished his last 3 opponents. Yet this callback.
Well, that's what Beneil's talking about. You see it in the gym. You know how hard they work. He knows what he is capable of. And I've seen those performances. He can be very effective and very violent. But right now he's just having a bit of a mental block, the pressure, the bright lights, the opponent, the style, whatever it is.
I wonder if it's because both guys are so explosive, have power on both hands. They're being overly hesitant with each other, especially Veretennikov being very cautious.
I mean, they're both being cautious, strategic, they're both being careful, whatever word you want to use, you know. It's not the most exciting fight we've ever seen, and that's okay. Strategy is a big part of mixed martial arts, but
Take away blood.
chances as well.
Is this a case where both of them want to counter, so they're kind of waiting for the other
Oh,
to go
she retains it.
If I'm brutally honest, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they just,
Veretennikov put together a combination there.
Yeah, he just needs more of that, but you're right. I don't know if it's normally the case, but he is waiting.
Yes!
When he throws.
This is his best round so far. And now charging forward.
And he's landing now. He's having the best 60 seconds of the fight. Landed up 4 or 5 times, fairly decent shots. Sees maybe that Barlow slowed down a little bit. Oh, there it is again. Clean right.
And staying out of range as well. Barlow's had a tough time landing in the 3rd round.
That was nice. This is what Dariush is talking about. This is kind of what I've seen from Veretennikov. See, I get it. In the UFC, you find someone like Danny Barlow, who's ridiculously fast, you know?
I thought that went low.
Keep that jab up, big boy. Let's go. 90 seconds, Nico. Stay sharp. 90 seconds. I want to see that pressure now. Power.
When he gets Barlow backing up against the fence here, this is where Veretennikov, I think, really needs to open up.
His hands are down.
Approaching 1 minute to go as Veretennikov lands a looping left hook.
It's one of his better punches.
Combination there. Barlow has offered nothing in return.
Yeah, he's really sat back in this 3rd round and let Veretennikov start to open up a bit more. But again, we don't know where the first 2 rounds sit. It seems like Barlow was the busier in the first 2, right?
There's a combination. Barlow starting to open up a bit. 20 seconds left, and you hear the urgency in the Veretennikov corner. They wanted to sell out in the final seconds.
10 seconds.
Big right. And that's where
Decision time. I hope Barlow wins.
gonna stay undefeated, but got a little close down the stretch, or will Nikolai Veretennikov get the lead? Stay with us.
Like Genie?
Wishes? Hit me.
Make me tall.
Easy.
I wish aliens were real.
Be nice. That's an alien.
Hang with Dustin for me.
You started without me.
You think it went on big? Let's go!
Bench. Go. You and I should get in there. Is that funny?
The undisputed middleweight championship is at stake. The drama on all the trash talk. There's heat here. These guys do not like each other. Drake is too pussy. He's a wrecking machine. Comeback is upon us. The words can bring the action.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. And in part by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go Sports Bar. All right, inside the octagon, we send it to Joe Martinez for the official decision.
Take away Joe.
Well, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, after
come
3
on,
rounds, we
Danny.
go to the scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge McCarthy, 29-28 for Barlow. Bilal, 30-27, Veretennikov.
Come on,
And minor
Barlow.
scores at 29-28 for your winner by split decision. He is still undefeated to the left.
Yes!